Hey, you guys, this is Tamiya Robles. I'm a credit repair specialist expert. I'm the owner of Fix My Credit Now, e50.com. I am the host of my podcast, Coast to Coast Credit. Welcome, welcome. So, today I wanted to share with y'all and give y'all a visual of the beginning of the end, right? I wanted you guys to see how credit repair is officially becoming the beginning of the end. And I've said this to y'all before. I said it on my podcast. I've showed y'all examples. I've done YouTube videos about it. Maybe I'm not stressing it enough. So one of the newest signs is something that I saw from one of my customers. I have a very good customer. He actually encouraged me to use his Credit Karma and his credit profile as an example, which I'm about to do in a few minutes. Um, Good guy, good credit score, pays his bills on time, things like that. He listens and follows instructions when it comes to me fixing his credit. And what happened was he decided he was going to start paying down his credit cards, and his score dropped drastically. He got hit hard just for paying down his credit cards, and I thought that was wild. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And he's like, "What's wrong? What happens?" I thought I was doing everything I was supposed to do. What's going on? Right? So I was like, "Yeah, my bad. Let me figure this out." But overall, these are just some of the earliest signs of the end of credit repair, not credit repair. They always want you to have your credit because that is you being in debt and indebted to these collection agents. I'm not collection agents. These data furnisher companies. The corporation. But credit repair is dying, and so let me just share my screen with y'all. And I want to show you. I'm gonna block his information so you won't see his information, but this is Credit Karma. As we know, this is Vantage Score. This is not FICO. So his FICO score may be a little higher than this, but not by much, but maybe a little bit higher than this. But we're going to go by Credit Karma. So we're going to look at his TransUnion, and you see his score is going up, and then it drops drastically up, drop, and then it's trying to recover, right? So let's see. Let's check him out. He has a really good payment history. Credit utilization is low. No derogatories. Credit age could be a little stronger. He has some inquiries, but for the most part, good dude, right? So when you click on what changed, you can see a list of the most recent changes on his credit report. So he saw this and was like, hold up, because you see the positive, 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 jump, 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 jump. Everything's looking good, and then it drops, right? So when you click on that portion, it takes you here. Why was there a 54-point decrease March 4th, 2024? You look at it, it says his Chase card, the balance he was decreased. So let's click on it. So between February 2nd, 2024 and March 3rd, 2024, his Chase card credit card balance decreased by $1,654 from $5,317 to $3,672. That's a good thing. That's a really, 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 really good thing. They're even saying nice work, right? Nice work. It looks like you lowered your balance, causing your credit score utilization rate to drop, continuing to use less than 30% of your credit. Total credit limits will help you stay on the right track. So they're giving you the kudos and they're giving you the information that we already know. Actually, what you want is to be at 15% utilization or less, not less than 30%. Okay? Because you're still going to be responsible for those interest rates, not if you're 15% or less. So let's go backwards so you can see it's not just with his TransUnion, it's with his Equifax as well. So let's take a look at this real fast. Now, you see his score went up and then it dropped. Equifax looks good, right? Okay, boom. Let's see what changed. Let's see what changed. Okay, boom. See what changed. 59 points on Equifax. Same thing. He paid down his credit cards. This is something you're supposed to do. This is credit repair one-on-one. This is something I tell my clients all the time. I'm going to work on your credit report. You need to work on what you can work on, which is within your power. One of those things is what? Paying down your credit cards, getting your utilization down to 15% or less, right? Right. Cool. Boom. Now, I talked about this before with y'all, and I don't know if you guys are just not paying attention. You do not care. I'm not sure, right? But the thing is, FICO 10T is a real thing. Okay. Your FICO 10T is a real thing. If you want to ask me once again, what is that? We can get right on into it. Okay. So we're going to do that. I'm going to present my screen again. And if you want me to go into even further detail about the differences between FICO 10, FICO 10T, so on and so forth and whatnot, then check out my video that I did. I think I did it last year. I don't remember the date. Okay. But whenever I did it, I went into full blown descriptions and PowerPointation of it all. And I broke all of it down. So I'm not going to break all of it down per se right now. I'm going to show you that again, these are the earliest signs of the beginning of the end regarding credit restoration. Not credit restoration. All right. So this is a client of mine. You see her name, but y'all don't know who this is. There's so many internets in this world. She's another client of mine that allows me to use her credit report. It encourages me to help others. Right now, I know what's going on overall with her credit. I know what she's going to do. This is nothing. This is just a glitch in the matrix for now, but it does allow me to show y'all what is happening. So as you can see, when you first go on to myfico.com, you will see that it takes you straight to the FICO score 8, which is cool. FICO score 8 is super, super common. This is when you go and get your credit ran for just like basic stuff, they're looking at your FICO score on average. We are technically at FICO score 10 and 10T, but the way FICO scores are, it takes companies a while to catch up and to be at a FICO 10T. So it could take years. So they're not even at a 9. So this is what you call a consumer credit score. Look at them logging me out. So this is what you call a consumer credit score. This is what you call your basic average standard credit report. So let me put her report back on and let me show y'all how this is proof that credit repair is the beginning of the end. So we can take a quick look at the insights here. She has a good payment history. Her length of credit is good. Good credit mixture, good amount of credit. Boom. So it's mostly with her. She needs to pay her credit cards down, but like I said, she already knows what she needs to do. This is my favorite client, so she already knows what to do. She's cool people. Now, anyway, what we need to focus on, so you can see the differences, is FICO. We'll just say FICO 10. We could look at FICO 9, FICO 10, FICO 10T, right? So if this is her score now, actually, no, let's just go to FICO 10T because, like I said, that is the main issue. Look at the differences between her scores. So I'm going to go back in case you missed it. She was at 553, 540, 540 under a FICO 8. Okay, so basically mid 500s. Now, if you look at her FICO score 10, she's at a 544, a 487, and a 474. Let's look at it again. Yes, your eyes have not deceived you. She is at the mid 500s via FICO score 8. Boom. You go here to the new version of the FICO 10, which is the FICO 10 and FICO 10T. And then they got a FICO auto score 10 and FICO bank card score 10. So your consumer credit score as of March 30th, 2024 is actually, truthfully, her FICO score 10. So as you can see, her score dropped drastically. Now let's look at her FICO score 10T. Now, again, let's try to remember this was a 544 and then a 487 and a 474. Okay, boom. Now we're looking at the FICO 10T. 553, 488, 481. Still mad low. Still low. Not that much of a difference. Now, if you're wondering what is the difference between a FICO 10 and a FICO 10T, FICO 10T goes back in time and does trending data. That's what the T is for. The T is not for 2 years, but you can use it for 2 years if you want to sell, if you want to use that as a selling point. But it actually means trending data. But what they've done is they've gone back 2 years and they're judging her credit and they're going by her trending data, how she pays her bills, how she pays down her credit cards, if she does them already, if she does them or not, missed payments, things like that, right? So then they give her a credit score based on how they anticipate, assume, think, based on probability that this is how her score is going to be based off of the trending data. And then this is how they grade her. Yeah, facts. Okay. Now this is her FICO auto score. Look at that. It's just getting lower and lower. Is it me? Nope, it's not me. Let me look at the 10. Look at the 10. Boom. Look at the auto score 10. Her score is going straight to hell. It's going straight to hell. Let's see. It says recently released. All of them are recently released, but the bank card score, because they didn't have this. They didn't have the auto score 10 and the bank card 10 when they released the FICO 10 and the FICO 10. It was just the 10 and the 10. And then they eventually released the auto score 10 and then it was the bank score 10. That's it. That's all. Okay. But now we got to play ball. So look how low it is from this to this. It went up a little bit with Equifax, right? It went up a little bit with all of them. It went up a little bit. So her bank card score. So if she were to apply for a credit card and whoever she's applying with is using the FICO 10 bank card score 10, she's fucked. She is fucked with no Vaseline. All right. This is a problem, y'all. Look how her score. Look at that. If you don't like reading credit reports, just look at the charts. Look at the colors. That's not good at all. So I say all this to say, you guys, pay attention, take heed. This is the beginning of the end of credit repair. This whole financial credit world is changed drastically. You hear me? Drastically. It's not what it used to be anymore. It's not as easy to get loans like it used to be, even with a high credit score. They're making it harder for you. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? All right, you guys. I just wanted to show you that. I want to say thank you to my customers who are mad cool. Most of my customers are amazing and cool and even educate me on some things that I don't even know about that I got to bring to light for y'all. But there's going to be a lot of changes, you guys. There's going to be a lot of surprises. Okay. And I'm saying this for a reason, because if you're a client of mine and you're with me a little longer than I expected, it's not me. It is the system. If you are going to be a potential client of mine, don't even come my way unless you know how to practice patience, because this industry is built for you to fail. The system is built for you to fail. I just showed y'all. Okay. Now, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and learning and all that good stuff. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on my podcast. I'm on all the major platforms. Go in the description. And also be sure to schedule your free 30-minute consultation with me when you're serious. Please do not schedule a consultation just to ask me a bunch of questions, challenge me, Tell me about what Ray and them said and how they fixed their I do not care. Okay. And neither should you. When you're serious about getting your credit repaired, let's get it. But you gotta move quickly before you can't fix your credit at all. In the meantime, you guys, I wish you guys the best of luck in your credit journey. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.